Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so welcome. What we're going to be talking about today is we're going to talk about adding video to your smart campaigns. I'm going to give you 10 examples of what you should be saying and where you should be putting these in your campaigns. If you are watching this on YouTube later on after this live session and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to watch this live, I want to be here to these questions in the future, go ahead and scan this QR code and it will take you to the registration link. We do our success meetups Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern. So come see us. And after we do our tip or the trick, we actually open up for questions and you can ask anything your heart desires about KV Core, even if it's not about our topic for the day. So that's my beginning spiel. I just want to welcome everybody, and I'm gonna do a few polls, but the first thing I'm gonna say is I'm really excited because this is my favorite time of the year. My Hoosiers are dancing this year, and I'm very excited for March Madness. And so if you see me next week, and I don't have my banners up behind me, and that means we lost, I might be kind of sad throughout the whole thing, but we'll see what happens. So I would love to hear in the chat, in this most magical time of the year, who everyone is rooting for this weekend. Who are your teams? Are your teams in? Are they dancing? Are you rooting? Come on. What? Glenda? That is so uncool. You know, we beat Purdue twice this year, so we'll see if we can, you know, meet again somewhere in the tournament. Oh, well, you were sad this year, weren't you? And Indiana beat you twice, so I can see that. It's okay. Anybody else looking to have a team they're looking for? Nobody? Come on, guys. This is the most excellent time of the year. Maybe not for you. Okay. You're not into basketball. All right. I'll bypass that then. Then I'm going to do a new poll. And I need to go to my polls. So we're going to talk about video. I'm going to ask you about your video background. So have you done any video? Let me know kind of where everybody's at with doing videos and whatnot. All right, cool. So we've got some video people here that have done it. We've got people that haven't done it but want to get started. So I think this is a great way to get started because the videos I'm going to be talking about here are literally less than a minute. So we're not going to be going out and doing like big videos that you have to like produce and put on, you know, YouTube or anything like that. Literally 30 seconds to a minute at the very most. Quickie videos to make for your smart campaigns. All right, cool. So it looks like everybody wants to get started, which is awesome. All right. So we'll do that. And then the next poll I have for you is, I would like to know, where did it go? I'm so bad at this. Why can't I launch that? Oh, I was sharing. I think I was sharing the results of the other one. Okay, now I can launch it. Okay. So what we're going to be talking about today is using COREvideo. Now I'm going to show you how to do it without COREvideo. You would do it in a YouTube link. But if you have COREvideo, you can definitely make note of this. So just want to see if everybody who has it, who doesn't. Okay, so it looks like we've got some folks who have it, some folks that don't have it, and some folks that don't even know what it is. So what COREvideo is, it's a BombBomb integration. If you haven't heard of BombBomb, BombBomb allows you to embed video into emails, and with KV Core, you can email them and text message them with video. And it is an add-on subscription. I think it's $30 a month. It's available in the marketplace. And actually, I will share my screen I can show you exactly where to get it. Share screen, Heather. There we go. So if you are going to the marketplace and you go to COREvideo, it's right here. It's a $30 subscription. You can, if you had BombBomb in the past, it's actually cheaper to buy it through us than through them. And it lets you integrate it directly into all of your KV Core communication. So I highly recommend, but you don't have to do it to do what we're doing today. You can use a YouTube link instead if you want to. I will show you the difference of kind of what that looks like for, KV COREvideo versus using a YouTube link. So I'm going to pull up a example of a video for you real quick. So this is an example of how the email would look of what we're going to do today. If you made a email template in KV Core with a COREvideo in it. And as you can see, this video is 20 seconds long. We're talking real quick. At the very least, I'm going to give you 10 to make, but if you could do one, that's just like a welcome, like hi, put a name with the face, show your personality, build some rapport with all the leads that come in. Because these leads, if you're doing any kind of marketing, you're getting any kind of lead gen, they don't know you from Adam. You send them an email, they don't know who you are. Doing video really helps them. I know it sounds weird, but build rapport with them and then get to know you without ever meeting you, so that they are going to be more apt to respond to your emails and text messages and phone calls when you do reach out to them. We're going to build this together in a KV Core today. We're going to do a email template and pull in a BombBomb video to do that. As you can see, this video is moving. It's embedded within the email. If you use a YouTube link, it's going to be a flat, well, not flat, but like a thumbnail that's not moving. So stagnant, that's the word I'm looking for, stagnant thumbnail with a play button. So that's the two differences. And I will say I like using COREvideo and with the BombBomb integration, because you're going to be able to see kind of an uptick in your click rate, because people are going to want to click on it more because it is moving. It kind of catches the eye better. And so that's definitely something that you want to think about, when you're making your choice there. And then the other thing we want to do when we're making these is make some call to action buttons. We want the person, when they get this video from you, not to be like, oh, that's a very nice video and he seems like a nice dude, but we want them to be able to take action after they listen to what you have to say. So this particular person, we did chat with me. So if you click on this, it will take you to their Facebook Messenger. This takes them to their Calendly link if they want to schedule an appointment with them. These go back to your KV Core website. Depending on what your video says, you could also do a call me button. You could do, maybe we're going to talk about doing something about getting pre-approved. You could have a button to your lender. Give them easy ways to take action when they watch your video, because that's what you really want. You want to elicit an action from them. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to talk about what videos you should be recording. So you have in your KV Core, you have a new buyer campaign and a new seller campaign. And within that campaign, you can edit that campaign and you can sprinkle in a bunch of videos into those campaigns. So for instance, obviously you're going to, welcome them. The next time you send them a video, you might tell them why you're an expert in your area. Hey, I'm an expert in, I've lived in this area for 25 years. I've been doing real estate here for 10. I know the area like the back of my hand. If you're looking to buy a home, I can definitely help you find the very perfect neighborhood, the very perfect school district, whatever you want to say, be yourself. Marketing your home. This would go in like a seller campaign. So you would say, hey, I know that if you're thinking about selling your home, you might wonder what's the best way to get my home on the market. I just want you to know I have like a 10-point plan to get your home marketed. We do a few different things than all the other real estate agents out there. We do drone videos, we do XYZ, talk to them about what you're doing and how you would market their home differently, really quickly. Like we're talking high level, less than a minute. Pre-approval. Think about when you have those new buyer leads come in and maybe they've never owned a house before. Hey, I was just checking to see if you're pre-approved for a home. If you're not, it's really important to get pre-approved, and here's why. And, just list it off, that way when we put in an offer, we can say that we're a good offer, blah, 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 blah. You know what your budget is by getting pre-approved. Maybe you'd be surprised at what you can afford. Done. Get your home ready. It's another one you could do. So go in your seller campaign. Hey, if you're thinking about selling your home, you definitely want to get your home ready for sale. Here's a couple tips on getting your home ready. And hey, if you want me to come do a walkthrough of your home and like kind of point out the things that you might want to do that are a little extra, like what needs painted and what doesn't, and what needs changed and what doesn't, I would be happy to do that. Totally no obligation. Click the link below. So those buttons, click the link below and schedule an appointment with me. I'd love to swing by. A check-in. So whether it's a buyer or a seller campaign, hey, you signed up on my website a month ago. We'll put this a month into your campaign. I'm just checking back with you. I haven't heard back from communications I've sent. Is everything going okay? Can you give me let me know what's happening. If you want to meet with me, click below, blah, blah, blah. Back on website is actually one, and I have it in here, but it's not one that I actually put in campaigns, but it's one I like to have in my back pocket as a template. When you are on your dashboard and you see someone has returned to your website after a long time. So, hey, I noticed you're back on my website. Haven't seen you in a while. I would love to talk to you, blah, 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 blah. Buying versus renting is a great one to put in your buyer campaign. Hey, I'm just checking to see if you currently own your home, or if you're a, buyer, first-time home buyer, and you're currently renting. Here's why it's better to buy than rent if you are. And then you could always say something like, if you do own a home though, click below and get your home value real quick. It's a good way to pick up their home address if they do that and go to your home valuation page. And then you could also say this one and the pre-approval one, you could have a link out to your lender on that one too. It's been a while. Hey, this is what you put at the very end of the campaign. Hey, it's been however long your campaign is. I haven't heard from you. I've been trying to get in contact with you. I'd love to meet with you and see how I can help you, blah, blah, blah. And the last one is a no obligation walkthrough. And we kind of touched on that with get your home ready, but just be like, hey, you might want to know what your home is worth. I'd love to send you a comparative market analysis. I can only do so much because I haven't seen your home in person. I would love to walk through, have a look at the condition, get a feel for your neighborhood, and then give you a really, really dialed in amount of what you could sell your home for, completely free, no obligation, get your foot in the door with them. So those are my top 10 that I would do. And I'm going to take and I just want to say that I've given you guys examples. So these are examples of videos that other people have done. So this is that welcome video that we talked about that I just had showed you guys. I don't know if you can hear my screen or not. Right? So I did, these are all different agents and they are all different, no audio. Yeah, I know how to do my audio, but from my screen, but I'm going to give you guys this link so you can watch all of these videos and you can get a good idea of what different agents are doing and what they're saying. And really, I don't give you guys scripts on this because they are less than a minute. And I really want you to make them your own. Be your own personality. Don't read off of something. People can tell when you're doing that, and all of the things that I'm talking about here should be pretty, like you should kind of have muscle memory on talking about that stuff, being an agent, right? For 1 minute, I think So let me copy this link, and I'm going to put this in the chat. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, it will be in the comments section at the bottom. But I wanted everybody to, oh, I did it again. Not to the hosts and panelists, to everyone. There we go. Then you guys have this, and you can click on any of those, and you can listen to that, what they have to say. When you shared your screen, did you click in share sound? I didn't. I don't know how to do. I'll have to figure that out. But Lisa, thank you. I will look into how to share my. I should know how to do it. I just hardly ever do it. Share the sound on my screen. Okay, so I'm going to take that away. So we've gone through them all, and I am going to now go to do this from here. I'm going to go to marketing, smart campaigns, and we're going to build that template that we talked about. So if you go to templates and you click add a template, an email template. And so my template name is going to be, and little pro tip for you. Kelly's always saying, she's one of our trainers saying, pro tip, pro tip. I got to pick up the pro tip verbiage. The pro tip is when you're making a template, because there's tons of templates in KV Core already. If you ever want to have any chance of finding them again, you want to put your initials on them. So always put your initials on them so you can always find it. And then I'm going to say video, email, welcome. All right, so it's going to be my welcome email. So, well, like welcome to Outden Realty, whatever you want to say in your subject line. And then we're going to click over to advanced editor. Yes. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull over the video. Now, before when I said you can pull over your core video, if you have it. If you don't have it, you can just pull over video and click here and do a YouTube or Vimeo, actually, URL. But it will just be, like I said, a picture with a play button. It will not be moving. So I'm going to do core video. And when you have core video and you hit select video, you will be able to add any video that's in there. And you say, Heather, how the heck did you get the videos in there? You can record all of your videos. I'm going to go here. So if you have core video, what you have to do is you go to bombbomb.com. You're going to log in. And you're going to click continue with KV Core. When you do that, it's going to want to authorize it. And then you can either record from here, or you can upload. So if you go, you're in your videos, you can do new video. And oh, that was, and you can record. And I can't record right now because my camera is zooming, so don't do it while you're zooming. But it will find your camera and you can record. Or let's say you recorded it on your phone or whatever, you can upload the MP4 right here. And then that will put it into your email list. Sorry, it will put them into your video list. My bad. Right here. So you'll be able to have any video that you want. In KV Core also, when you're in the other way to do it right in through KV Core and not go into BombBomb is you can go into any contact, go to Core Video, and you can open your recorder from here and record there. And this is for really more sending one-off videos. So like if you just met with somebody, like you just met with them for a listing presentation and you talk to them, you're like, and you want to send them a follow-up video, you could open your recorder and be like, hey, Joe, it was so nice to meet you and see your home, beautiful home. I just want to, reiterate all the things we talked about, blah, 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 blah. And you could send that a one-off video to them right there, which you totally should do, especially if you have core video. Okay, so we're going to go back to here. So I'm going to select my video from my video link. And let's just do this one because I did it a while ago, and that's me. Other thing you want to think about, the GIF that plays while it's moving is like the first few seconds of it. I would say that you want to maybe do something to get them to click. So I'm, let me see if I can find. I have a guy that does it. He has like a whiteboard and he like holds up the whiteboard like, hey, play me. Or, you watch the one from the other guy like put his phone out like, welcome. You might want to think about doing kind of, I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but cheesy things like that to get people to want to click on your video. Okay, so then we're going to do some call to action buttons. So I'm going to do rows here. And if you drag this over, then you can do two separate content blocks. So I'm going to go back to content. I'm going to add a button and another button. And so I'm going to say, chat with me. This button's going to be call me. And then you can make this like, let's say your logo colors are this horrible purple color. You can make your buttons that same horrible purple color. So here's your hex code. You can just put your hex code in if you know what your hex code is with all your branding. And then you can make them all the same. And then you can copy them so that you don't have to do the same color. And this could be search homes for sale. Get your home value. Okay. And then maybe you want to put, I like to put a little, it says a divider, but I like to put a little bar up here to give it some color. So I'm going to give it that same horrible purple color. And I'm going to make it really thick. That gives it a little flair. Oopsies. All right, so for buttons, let's see. For buttons, so chat with me. If you go to your Facebook Messenger, or actually if you go to your Facebook business page, it's m.me/ whatever the name, your business page username is. And so that will be the link that if you want to talk to somebody on Facebook Messenger, they could just talk to you on Facebook Messenger. I cannot get my core video to drop into the content box. Okay, give me just a sec. So, you would be talking to, someone could talk to you on your Facebook Messenger. And you can also put like, I think I've done a video on this, maybe I haven't, about setting up, maybe I should. I will do that. We'll do that next week. Setting up your Facebook Messenger to have different things that they can click, and then it gives you different places to go. But it's always, like I said, it's m.me/ and whatever the name, your username is of your Facebook business page. Okay, so I cannot get my core video to drop into the content box. You mean that like you can't pull over? Right here. Erica, hang on. Erica, I need to let Erica talk. Where's Erica at? Okay, Erica, go ahead. Can you tell me, maybe explain to me what you mean by that? You with me, Erica? You gotta unmute yourself though.
Oh, okay. I think I'm unmuted now. You click because I have some core videos made. So
okay.
I'm clicking the core video, I'm
right?
dragging it to the,
You're
oh,
dragging it over.
now all of a sudden it's working, but now it's there twice.
Okay. All right. So you're cool?
Well, how do I get rid of one of these?
Right here. So just click on it. And do you see that? So I've got it here twice. Just click on the trash can.
Okay, but I didn't select which, oh, okay, never mind. I see now where it says select video. I'm
Okay.
good. Thank you.
Okay. Yay. All righty. You got it. Where did I go here? All right. Then let's do this. Done. Okay. So now we've got that. And then you could always put, if you want to do something. So now you're in 2 rows. So we're going to go back to 1 row. And I'm going to put my footer down here maybe. So I'm going to drag an image. I'm going to browse. Let's see what I've got in here. So if you want, let's say you have like a footer or a, do I have anything? No. Okay. So what you can do is you can upload your footer. No, I have something in here. Don't I? Let's see. Something I can put in here as a footer. I'll put this in as a footer. But like, whatever it is that you have that you want to put in that you've already done, you can put in as a footer, and then you can do your social media. Now, people don't always understand that you have to put them in. This does not pull from the social media that you have in your profile. You need to put it in. So you need to put your Facebook link in, you need to put your Twitter link in, whatever it is, LinkedIn. You can add different icons. Like let's say you have Pinterest, but you don't have LinkedIn, which you should have LinkedIn though. And you've got Vimeo or whatever it is, you can pick what you want and have it across the bottom. And so now what we've done is we've made ourselves this template. Now, the cool thing is that if you go through, oh, I didn't do the call me button. Let me do that real fast. So call me. Do you see where it says chat with me? It's opening a web page, and that web page is your the link to go to your Facebook Messenger. But call me, if you go over here to make a call and put your phone number in here. Now, I recommend if you have your own smart number, using your smart number. You could even use smart number if you're using the company number, because this person should be in your database anyway, and it would route to you. But if you put your phone number in there, what's going to happen is if they click on that, it's going to open up, and they're on their phone, it's going to open up their phone like dialer, and it's going to pre-fill it with your phone number. All they have to do is hit call. So it's a really great way to get them your number and let them call you real easy. So I really love the call me option on here, the make a call option. Like I said, though, you could put your Calendly link in here. So you could do open web page, put your Calendly link and put schedule an appointment, whatever you want to do. So on this one, search homes for sale. Go to my thing here. I would just send them to your front page of your website. Or you could send them to the search on your website, which is right here. All of the stuff on your website. Or maybe you have a pre-done search that like is kind of the coolest stuff in your area. Use that link or whatever. And then get your home value. You're going to take them to your sell page, your valuation page. See what their home is worth. Right here. Put that in there. Okay, so now our buttons are done. So now, once you've made your whole template, you're going to save this you're going to add template. Now, the cool thing is you've already done the buttons. Theoretically, you've already put in all your social media, all that stuff. all you have to do when you record the next video is go back into your templates, search for it. So you'll never find it again if you didn't put your things on here. HB, let's see, I've done a few. Video email welcome, that's the one I did. You just clone it. And you can be like, this one is get pre-approved. Right? And then all you have to do is click here and change out the video. Right? So now you have a new, I do this a lot, don't I? All you have to do is change out the video. All this stuff is done. You might want to change a button. Like I said, maybe you're gonna get your home value, you're gonna switch it out for your lender's link or something, like, you know, get pre-approved and put your lender's, you know, pre-approval link in there, something like that. But that's all you have to do. So you only have to make this template one time. And the other cool thing about this template is, remember before when I was saying, if you're going to send the one-off video to somebody, you can, I'm going to do this here. Let's see. Are you pre-approved? Clone it. And so now you've got another one. So you can make all 10 of your videos, put them in, and then just clone, 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 and have all the videos already done. I'm going to go back really quick as a side. So if you just talk to Joe or Heather in this case, and you want to send an email, so you can do COREvideo and open it up, or you can do a template. Where is it? HB. Welcome. Is it welcome? It was video. Oh, I'm putting my thing in the wrong place. Sometimes it takes a while when you make a brand new template for it to show up in these lists here. You have to also, I was doing it in 2 different tabs, which is probably why. But I know that I think I made a different one, core test video. Yeah, so like you could do that and just change your video out, you know, if you wanted to, so that you already have, you know, a template in that you want when you're sending somebody. So you could always pull, you know, have just a video template already made for when you're doing things for people. Okay, that was real quick. All right, so now you say you've made all of your video templates. You have all of these videos in, and now you're going to say, okay, now what? I want you to sprinkle them in to your smart campaigns. So let's go to smart campaigns. And we are going to go to our default new lead buyer campaign, which everybody should have, comes default with the system. And do you see, this isn't my favorite campaign because it's a lot of phone calls that no one's ever going to make. But let's just say, hey, I don't want to this to be a phone call. I want it to be on day 180. I'm going to send them that checking back 1. So this is actually scoped to the team. So what you're going to have to do in order to edit a campaign that's already in there, if it's not, let's go back here. Default new lead buyer. See how it's scoped to the team? You can't, unless you're a team leader, or a company admin, you can't change or edit anything. But if it's scoped to user, which what this one is, you can. So the way to do that, if it's not scoped to you, like let's say your team put it in or your company put it in, default new lead buyer. There's only about 1,000 of these in here. Because Democrat, you just clone the campaign. And when you clone it, it's going to make a copy of it, which is this right here, right? So in this copy, you see how you have these edit buttons right here? They're all editable. So you're going to say on day 6, or maybe day 10, I don't want to do another phone call. I am going to, I'm going to remove this on day 10. Yes. And then on day 10, I'm going to add the action email. Day 10. And then it's going to be you just find your template, HB video email welcome. There it is. And there it is. And so you're just going to name it. Actually, you're not going to do welcome on day 10. You do welcome on day 2 or something, or day 1. Welcome video email from you to the contact on day 10. Now, you might say, Heather, I want to send this out immediately. I'm going to counsel you against that. The reason I'm going to counsel you against that is, I'm going to save this here. I've had a lot of people say to me, some of my stuff is going to spam and I don't want it to go as spam. And the way to there's several things you can do to fix that. One of those is making sure that your Gmail is hooked up, which mine is not, because this is a demo account, but you definitely want to do this. Because if you don't do this, basically we're sending it like a spoofed email to people. It'll say it's from you, but it's really coming from us. Whereas if you connect your Gmail or your Outlook, we actually send it through your Gmail or your Outlook. So it's going to definitely cut down on spam because it's actually coming from a real email address. That said, though, the other thing that happens a lot of times is when somebody gets an email from you for the very first time and their email has never seen an email from you before, you're like kind of a new email to them. If you send them a bunch of junk in there, not junk, you send them a bunch of stuff in there that is like a lot of links or a lot of video or a lot of like HTML and that kind of stuff in there, they're going to be, I've never seen this before. It's not a trusted source for me. And I'm just going to send this right to spam. So what I like to do in any campaign that I'm building is have my first email and my first text message go out without any links in it, because I don't want them to get sent to spam. I want it to go through the first time, if that makes sense. Once it goes through the first time and they didn't mark you as spam, and maybe they even opened it, it's fine. Okay, now your chances of your subsequent emails going to spam are much, much lower. So I don't send video or any links or anything in my first contact with people in an email campaign or a text messages. Okay. Pro tip. Okay. So the other thing you can do, which is awesome, is you can add, so maybe on day, I don't know, 55, we're going to remove it. Let's remove. And on day 55, we're going to send a text message with the video in it. So on day 55, let's see, because I always forget what day I was doing, so I just do that first. We're going to say, actually, I don't know. Did I do that backwards? I did do that backwards. Okay, cancel this out. Let's do this first. Let's go back to our templates. We didn't make a template for videos in text messages, so do that first. So go add template, text template. See where it says, do you want to attach a COREvideo link? So you can insert a video into it, and it's gonna attach the video to your text message. So this template name is the HB welcome video text. Video. Oh my God, Heather. Video. Text. Okay. Say hi. And if you do this squiggly bracket right there, it'll bring up your list of merge tags. So hi, first name. I wanted to check back with you. Or actually, how about this? It's important I always to get pre-approved if you're thinking of buying a home. Find out why. Approved. Actually, watch my quick video to find out why. Now, the reason I said watch my quick video to find out why is I want them to click and watch the video, right? I want to give them a reason to click it. The second thing is it depends on the carrier. So some carriers are going to send it with a thumbnail of like the video where they can click it, but some carriers strip out those thumbnails, in which case it's only going to be a link, a video link. So you don't want to send people links without telling them what those links are, because again, they might think you're spamming them and they're going to be like, oh, this is spam. And they're going to tell their phone that this is spam. But say, hey, you know, I just watch my quick video to find out why it's important to get pre-approved if you're buying a home. I've told them what I've sent them. It's not some weird thing. It gives them more confidence in watching that video. And then you'd want to obviously click when you did your video, you'd want to pick your video that was about getting pre-approved or whatever, right? And what it's going to do is going to add that link to that. So I'm going to add that template right there. And then I'm going to go back. I have to jump off. Where can I see this video afterwards? This video, hopefully today or tomorrow, I'll get to it. All of these videos are on YouTube after the fact. So we always put all of our success meetups up on YouTube. And so while we're doing, I'll just do that plug right now. If you go to our playlists, our KV Core success meetups are right here, and I will put our playlist in the chat for you guys. And just FYI, if you subscribe to this, anytime that there's a new one, you'll get a little ping, you've got a new video and you can watch them to your heart's delight. Okay, so back to the template. So then I made the template. So let me go back to my campaigns. And we'll go to that copy that we were working on. And so I believe it was day 55 that we were missing. Yes. So add action, text, day 55, HB, there it is, the text. And there you can see that is, it looks like a merge tag, but in reality, when it sends, it will be a link to the video. So from the agent to the contact, get pre-approved message video. So you know what you're sending on that day. And save it. And now, and there it is. So that's what I would do. I would go through and I would pick it. Now, here's the big bonus if you stayed this far. I am going to give you a share code to my default buyer. It's a different version of this. I like the verbiage better. I like the cadence better. It doesn't have all these crazy phone calls in it, but what it does have is hold like placeholders for your videos for that campaign of where I kind of think it's the best to put those. So if you make those 10 videos, we're not going to use all of them because some of them are for sellers, and I'm going to give you this buyer campaign, but you will see where in that campaign that you want to add in those particular videos at. So I'm going to give this in the chat. This is the share code. I will also have this in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. I don't have the one for sellers, but I do have one for buyers. But you can go, Linda, and you can go to, default new lead seller, like I just showed you, clone it and start, adding stuff in for sure. Okay, so let me see if I have. So what all you have to do is you go here, this little campaign thing, and you hit yes, and it's going to clone it down into your KV core. So real fast, I'm going to do a little bitty baby plug in the marketplace. If you say, Heather, I don't want to do all this. I want you to do it for me. If you come see me at Done For You Services, I will make those templates for you. Obviously, you have to record the videos, but I will put them in. I will put all the videos throughout all your campaigns. And actually, I have 10 different campaigns that I put in for you. So not just buyer and seller, but like just browsing and long-term buyer, long-term seller, credit repair, I'm currently renting, blah, blah, blah. I'll put all 10 of those campaigns in there. We'll put video throughout all of them for you. If that's something you want to do, you can do a Done For You consult. Or if you don't want to do a consult and that you just want me to do that straight out, you can email me at the DFY at insiderealestate.com. And I can send you a link to pay for that, and we can do it. Did I spell that wrong? Real estate inside realestate.com. I can send you a link to pay, and you don't even have to talk to me first. We'll get going on it. So like I said, we would brand it for you, like use your branding colors, put all your social media in, do all that stuff for you. So just wanted to do my small little plug and point that out. Okay. So let me find video. Video. Just a second. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like, the one I just sent you. I want to be super clear about this. Do not turn this on. Do not turn this on until you put your videos in. Because do you see where it says video email add-in welcome? There is nothing here. You have to put it in. It's just a placeholder for you. So when you see video add-in text area expert, video email area expert, if you do this, it's going to send people like a blank email, and you don't want that. It looks really bad. So make sure that you go in and you edit this, and see where it says just hold. So they're just going to get an email that says hold for DFY video. So don't do that. Go in there, X this out, find the template that you have for the video for area expert, put it in, save your changes, right? Do not turn this on until you do that. Big mistake. Okay, so I want to be super clear about what that does and what that is, so that you don't embarrass yourselves by setting that up. That'd be bad. But I did put the placeholders in so you know where to put everything, if that makes sense. Okay. So you can see, like, for instance, I sent them a regular email before I'm sending them a video email, because I want that first email to go through. Okay, that is all I have for this. I'm going to open it up to questions. So let's see, I think I have one. Hi, can any of these templates or lead gen be altered for commercial and business brokerage? I realize the platforms for home agents, but blah, blah, blah. Of course, like, I gave you a list of videos to record that obviously makes sense for people that are buying and selling, residential real estate. However, make your own videos. You have videos that things that it would be important to tell people that are doing commercial, like this is how a commercial transaction happens, or what, I don't know what, I'm not quite familiar, but whatever it is that you want to communicate within your thing, you can still make that same template I just made and just put in your own videos and have your own call to action buttons. They can still contact you on Facebook. They can still talk to you on Calendly. So absolutely. Anybody else have any questions? Don wants to know the code in the chat. Is it for campaigns? Yes. So the code I put in the chat will give you this DFY video default buyer campaign. So it's a campaign for buyers. But like I said, please do not turn it on until you've gone through all the add-ins and put in the videos, because they're just placeholders. So very important. Can you share campaign codes you mentioned? So no, I can't, because those are actually part of our Done For You services. So if you want them, you can come to Done For You. We can put all 10 of those in. It's a $200 fee. It's a $200 fee to put the campaigns in for you. We put all 10 of them in for you. And it's an extra $350 if you want us to do the video add-in campaigns. Yeah. And if you want those and you don't want to do a consult first in Done For You services, just email me at dfy@insiderealestate.com and I can send you a link for that. Anybody else have any questions? You got like 10 minutes here. It doesn't have to be about this. Can you use YouTube videos instead of COREvideo? Absolutely. So like I said before, if you are in your smart campaigns, and let's find that one. My dog wants attention. Right here. So if you wanted to use, oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Share your screen. So we're in that template that we talked about making. So instead of pulling over a COREvideo, which is what I did, you can remove that and you can just pull over a regular video. And right here, you can put the URL in of your YouTube video link. Now, pro tip, I would make this video in YouTube unlisted. If you make it listed, because what's going to happen is, if you're doing it in COREvideo, it just plays. But if you're doing it in YouTube, if you click on it, it's going to open another tab with YouTube. It's going to take them to YouTube to watch the video. And when it does that, you know how YouTube likes to play ads before your videos? If you don't want that to happen, make that video unlisted so that it doesn't play an ad before the video. Because if it's a 20-second video, they're not going to watch a 5-second ad to watch 20 seconds from you. So just make it unlisted, and then YouTube doesn't put ads in front of it, if that makes sense. So you would just do that one instead of the COREvideo one. Okay. You're very welcome, Ron. Anybody else have questions? Comments, thoughts, and uses? No? Okay. Well, it was a pleasure as always. I would like to wish you all a happy March Madness. You're welcome, Glenda. Even the